Welcome to Be Here with YB. I got another amazing show with a lot of valuable information in it. Today I want to introduce you guys to Jay Proper. Proper what it is, man.
What going on, YB? What it do?
Man, it's a pleasure to be in your presence, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a great businessman, entrepreneur that I look up to so much. And I just want to know what I'm saying, pick your mind and give the people what they want to hear today as far as when it comes to business. We gonna really give it to them. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all stay right here, stay tuned. We'll be here with YB and listen to everything that we gotta say. Cause we about to spark the minds of millions today. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it.
What's the image? Can we voice our opinion without conviction? Protection used as a weapon against us. Be proudly let them know how you feeling. Ain't gotta mumble your thoughts. Hey, what's the cost of sitting in silence? Guess English married the violence. They created us society.
Welcome back to Be Here with YB. It's another episode, man, that I'm bringing to you guys, man, because I just want to introduce y'all to Jay Proper. Proper, what it is, man.
What's going on, YB? What it do?
Man, I'm here, man. I want to ask you a couple honest questions, you know what I'm saying, about various topics concerning, financial, business, community, equity, and as far as also family foundations and principles. So today is gonna be a real fun-filled episode to be able to sit here with you and go through these topics and go through these subjects. So we're gonna get into the basics, man. I want you to tell the people, you know what I'm saying, where you from and what's some of the things that you do that makes you an entrepreneur and a great businessman.
Oh man, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
You did.
Raised my whole life. I was born in Augusta, Georgia, but I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Raised up.
Right.
And I started entrepreneurship early. You know what I'm saying? I was, cutting hair, and like when I was like 10 years old, I started cutting hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was my first, passion. That was my first hustle. That was my first business venture. And then from there, I was earning clothes for money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a few other things. So that's kind of like where entrepreneurship started.
Right.
Started for me, and I just always had that mindset throughout my life. Just like I want to be in control. I want to, you know what I'm saying, work for myself. So since then, I done put on so many hats. You know what I'm saying, from the music business, the music industry, print, marketing, advertising, management, retail. You know what I'm saying? So I just took on so many different roles along the way. But it's the same mindset apply.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It's just, if you want something, you feel me, you're willing to put the work in, you know what I'm saying, build something with quality, something with integrity, you can last just like being an entrepreneur. But like for me, it's always been a bug on me.
Right. So was it some people that was in your life, like real gentlemen, real men that held those type of standards that make you want that same type of thing in life? Like you had some of those guys around you, and if so, who were some of those guys?
Oh man, to be honest, I really didn't have it. Right. That's what made me become that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, it's like you got to be what you want to see.
Right.
You feel me? So I didn't know personally no business owners.
Right.
I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, nobody that ran their own business or built their own business or none like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the projects. You feel me? So the closest thing I saw near a businessman, you know what I'm saying, was the drug dealer.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that was business. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it went, it was certain principles and in certain ways that you go about it, marketing, advertising, promotion, integrity, same way.
Right.
You feel me? So from that mindset, and then once I became literate, like of business and entrepreneurship and business owner and stuff like that, it's like, okay, it's kind of like that, but you see what I'm saying? A different way. And that's kind of like how it came for me. But I really didn't have no examples. You feel me? Like I'm trial and error. I'm damn near the blueprint. You
Right.
feel me? Because I
I can dig it.
I blazed the trail and took all the bumps and all the trial error, all the losses, all the investments. Like I said, I've been in all type of different business ventures,
Right.
learning how to be a proper businessman. Cause I
Right.
ain't had no, know what I'm saying, ain't nobody hold my hand. I ain't had no mentors. It was
Mm-hmm.
man, this straight trial and error, wins and losses. You know what I'm
Off
saying?
everything that you learned, everything that you came in contact with, you hit it head on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I took myself to school on everything that I know. Like it wasn't. I ain't had uh no blueprint.
Right. So let me ask you this: with no blueprint, and it's all straight off all the drive that you had for yourself to like get yourself out of certain circumstances to want better for yourself. Self education was like one of the most definite things for you in your present living. Because if you wasn't self educating yourself,
Mm,
which like I tell so many brothers, you know what I'm saying, you gotta educate yourself, you gotta read, you gotta really know what you doing in life. Like
yeah,
if you give 25 successful people and they write all of this success down in a book and you never pick up one book to read it, how do you plan on, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying, broadening your financial avenue or the route that you're taking to get there? How could you know what to do if you're not even reading
yeah,
the basics? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
So self-education is one of those things I also preach to the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get educated.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just jump into entrepreneurship and
Nah,
thinking that, you know
you
what I'm
gotta know
saying?
what you're doing.
Exactly.
Like you gotta do the homework. You know what I'm saying, for yourself.
Right,
You gotta do the homework for yourself, and information like that's really the most important part. Cause even like, you know what I'm saying, hindsight is 2020.
right.
Like even me looking back on the routes I took, if I had just knew this, then
Mm-hmm.
it'd have been a little easier, a little faster. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So, man, the information is key. If
Mm-hmm.
you can sit there, you know, and then success lead clues. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody that did what you're trying to do, and you just kind of
Right,
study them, study their methods. You know what I'm saying? Get what you need to get from it because the information like this, everything.
right,
You feel me? So the better the information, the more information you can attain before you jump out there, then that's the better off you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be. You can learn
right,
from other people's mistakes and you can learn from other people's successes.
right,
You feel me? So definitely like information is everything, man. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And failure is often so many times playing. You know, if you don't plan for success, you plan for failure.
Mm,
That's one thing I can say. I can't say that. But as I look at it from the outside looking in and from some of the things you have already told me, it's more coinciding like life actually paved the way for that entrepreneurship. It's the way that life took you
yeah.
and molded you. It's like I couldn't do nothing but do
Yeah,
this.
it's
You
circumstantial.
know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah, it's circumstantial. Like I'm just playing the cards I was dealt. You know what I'm saying? And just me just wanting more led me here. You
Right,
feel me? It was like just not stopping, not settling. You know what I'm saying? I could have did this and stayed right here, could have did this, that, but it was just me just wanting more. You
hmm
feel me? And the circumstances and trying to get out of certain circumstances, and get into certain situation, just you know what I'm saying, push me, you know what I'm saying, to stay hungry, stay in it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so being where you at in present time right now, was it anybody in the community that actually had that type of talent but wasted that type of talent? And if you would have been able to experience them growing their talents the way that you did, what could that have led them to be? And I just really want you to touch on the situation that a lot of young brothers got talent and they wasted. So you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, 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 man. But it's like it's about influence though. You know what I'm saying? Like people have talent, but you know what I'm saying. Circumstances and influence kind of like overpower the reality of their
Right,
talents. You see what
right,
I'm saying? Like you can have all the talent in the world, but if it ain't being harned and if you ain't got the resources and it don't look uh if it don't look bright to you,
hmm
then you gonna go for something else. You
right,
feel me? So like again, hindsight is 2020. Man, I look back, you know what I'm saying, on my partners, me, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people I knew growing up that
right,
had all the talent in the world, had all the creativity in the world, but we was just lacking the resources. You feel me?
right,
And they're pushed to get there. So uh you know what I'm saying, with nowadays it's like, you know, you just gotta have that influence. You feel me? And I mean, I understand you can't save everybody,
Right.
but with the proper influence, people can see things a different way because it's just a perspective. If you see one thing every day, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, it becomes your normal. So if
Right.
they not never seeing nothing different, you feel me?
Right.
Then they don't even think it's possible. You know, even with the talent, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I'm an artist, and I know how stressful it is
Mm-hmm.
to be an artist with talent, with ideas, with creativity, and trying to get somewhere, and don't nobody see it.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what lead to the circumstantial situations. Because if it ain't looking bright, you
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna keep on going down that road. You
Right.
feel me? You're gonna try to look to something that's a little more promising to you. You feel me? So, I mean, I try to be the best positive influence I can be to people that I know really can't see the light. It's like,
Right.
hey, look, I was in the dog too. You know what I'm saying? But I went this route, so don't be tripping. Like
Right.
it can be done because I done it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Up until this point, you feel me? But I think that's definitely about circumstances and influence because
Right.
as an adult now, I honestly understand that most people don't know no better.
True.
Literally, they
Common sense
don't.
is
They
not so
like
common.
no, like their norm is unorthodox,
Right.
but it's normal. You feel me? To them in their world, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, like, you guys gotta have that influence, man. Touch you can touch. Reach you can reach. That's what I do. I reach you, I can reach. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example.
Right. And the most common concept I can always say is the don't tell law. That's kept to all of us. Like so certain situations to where a lot of brothers end up with their life shattered and took away from them because they chose to keep their mouth closed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
From different situations that you got to look at it. The breaking. I take it like this. A lot of people selfish.
mm,
If you know your role and know what you're doing, you shouldn't be a reason for you to not man up and do what you got to do. For the
mm,
ones that did, we commend them. But for the ones that stayed down and just didn't do what they were supposed to do, it shattered other kids' lives, like they kids,
yeah.
they family members, mothers, aunties, you know what I'm saying, nieces. And it takes a lot of us from the home because there's millions of us thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
There's millions and millions of us thinking like that. If you have 300 million Americans and 36 million, as they say, is roughly black people. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little less than that. Have their demographic go. I can't be too sure about what they say, but let's just take that into perspective. This is 5 and 6 million people out of that 36 million that's incarcerated as black men.
mm,
That's men that's not inside the homes. That
right,
them kids that's not being raised. That's households that's
right,
not being managed and led. Because as I know, and I know as the man is the foundation of
yeah,
the household.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely the nucleus for sure.
So if with that one little small concept of what the norm is to them, like you say, unorthodox, because if you shift from one position to get into another position, do I still got the whole fast to you know what I'm saying, everything that I came up with when I got a
Right,
whole family to take care of,
right.
you know what I'm saying, which is truth to the matter, but I just say, if you choose to be in that realm and you live in that type of life, you know what I'm saying, you got to do something a little different as far as
Mm,
what do you hold fast to be reality to you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not to just shift any type of idea on anybody, but to say that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't live in the same realm forever. It
Nah,
don't work that way.
nah. You gotta grow.
And so one thing that I love throwing the pieces out there, and I still feel like you build the bridge, but you said community resources. What do community resources actually look like to you?
Oh, I mean, for me, uh, resources. You know, it's just like the people you around.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? The people you around, the people you surround yourself with. Uh, what do they have of value that they can share with you,
right,
and what do you have of value that you can share with them?
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you pool the resources.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, with the people around you. You know, if it's five of us around, if it's five of us
Mm-hmm.
standing in a circle, what you know, what you know, what you know, what you know, And you know what I'm saying, let's put all that on the table and see if I can benefit from what you know. And if you
Ideas.
can benefit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you feel me? Just pool it, put it together and see how can we get the best from each other.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's how you utilize resources. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Is and that is the community. The people that can come together and pool resources. That is the community. Ain't nothing else, no community.
Mm-hmm.
Community is people that can come together that can pool their resources, pool their ideas, and make certain things happen
Right.
on one accord.
Right.
That is community. Anything other than that ain't no community. That's a hood. That's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Project.
feel what I'm saying? Yes, it's a project. It's a system, but it ain't no community because
Mm-hmm.
in community is unity.
Unity.
You
Exactly.
feel me?
Right.
So you got to be able to pool them resources, and that's what resources are to me. And me, like that, like that's my concept. I live off resources.
Right.
I don't rely on money. I rely on resources because the
Okay.
resources are what bring the money. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? If you ain't got no resource, you ain't got no money. Because in order to
Right.
get money, you have to. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Have to present something.
Exactly.
So like that's my life. My lifeline is resources. I
Right.
rely on resources more so than money.
So relationships are key with
Yeah,
your lifestyle.
yeah,
It's about
yeah.
building good
Relationship. That's
relationships.
that's all. I rely on resources and relationships, not money. You
Right.
feel me? Because money can't get you everywhere, and money can't get you everything.
Mm.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
can
But
I can
certain
feel that.
resources and relationships can put you in position to get money.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it, so you have to shift your mindset and understand the balance. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to money though, because most people don't even have a proper idea of money.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You feel me? That's why they don't know how to utilize their money, invest
Right.
their money and other things like that because they don't know the value or the whole concept of money. So
Mm-hmm.
they'll get caught up in the illusion of money and then you just live a rerun and run in circles, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you don't really grasp the concept of money and how money works and how it should be used to, leverage resources and other things and take you to a better position
Mm-hmm.
in life.
Right.
You feel me? So resources, everything, resources and relationships.
I could dig that. You know, when you speak, right, you speak with a lot of knowledge, and and I can see like the passion from that comes from you when you speak about, you know what I'm saying, community resources, you know what I'm saying, relationships, and as far as and also as your upbringing to how you got into the mindset that you do have. So you know what I'm saying. With that being said, when we speak about community, inside those communities we have family.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a good what's the basic family foundation and structure that you provide yourself to keep you in line with your business and the things that you have going?
Oh, unity. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Unity and structure. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Within the family, unity and structure, respect.
Right.
You feel me? Knowing who do what. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the chain of command.
Mm-hmm.
That's in family work, whatever, like whatever the system is. Knowing the chain of command, unity. You know what I'm saying? Sticking together, everybody respecting everybody and stuff like that. Like that. That's what matter when it comes to family
Right.
first because if you got that, then you can work together.
Right.
If you ain't got that, you can't work together.
Right.
Feel me? You can't work together if you ain't got no respect. If it ain't no unity, if it ain't no camaraderie, if it ain't no understanding, then y'all ain't gonna be able to work together. So
Right.
them the first grounds of family is just really being together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like on one accord. And then, you know what I'm saying, you can execute whatever. And that's how I feel about, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I do is always built around, you know what I'm saying, my children playing a part
Mm-hmm.
and doing what they need to do, you know what I'm saying, to
Right.
one, attain the information and two, to work with each other, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and be right there with each other, knowing
Right.
like, relying on each other, counting on each other. So that's how I feel about the family foundation, like just being together. Like everything I do is like on the level of family and unity and community and like just being with the people that mean the most to you. But then we also working together, building together, and
Right.
striving for the same goals
Right.
and outcome in life. You
Right.
feel?
I can dig that. I can respect that. Man, You just got me over here thinking a whole other way now because family foundation is definitely about construct.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like everything has to be in order. Because if one falls out of line, everything
yeah,
else falls.
yeah. If your if your family structure ain't right, if you know what I'm saying, like if you ain't got that part of your life together, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna definitely reflect in your business.
Right,
Like if your personal life out of order, you ain't gonna be able to take in no business.
right,
You feel me? That's on any aspect in life. I don't care what you pursuing. If your personal life ain't together, you ain't gonna be able to take in no business. When people
right,
talk to me about anything, it's like, okay, what's up with you though? It's like, well, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to start a business. Like, what's up with you though?
right.
Like, what you like? You good? You
Mm-hmm.
good financially? You
Mm-hmm.
good mentally?
Mm-hmm.
Are you good hearted? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, you're in a good space.
Right,
Because other than that, it's gonna reflect in your business.
right,
If you ain't got no order in your personal life, then you don't have no order in your business. If
right,
you if you operating in chaos in your personal life, then that's gonna reflect in your business.
right,
So you gotta have certain things in order to even go in business.
right,
You feel me?
right.
In order to be successful, because it's gonna reflect. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
It's like pulling me toward that energy thing.
Yeah, it's
Like
gonna reflect.
the energy is the most serious part of the aspect of life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you saying, you gotta have that.
yeah, you gotta have
You
it
know what I'm
together. You
saying?
got to have it together. It's gonna reflect in your business, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Attitude and everything. I
everything.
can dig that.
It's gonna reflect.
So man, you know what I'm saying? We in Memphis. We in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah,
We in Memphis, Tennessee at Proper World's clothing store.
right.
Located on Ronald LeGrand. Give them the address for me.
Uh, Proper World exclusive clothing, 5070 Raleigh LaGrange, Suite 15.
You did. Some beautiful store, I must say. You know what I'm saying? But you in Memphis. This a wild city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what do you do like to keep yourself protected? To keep yourself like not just to keep yourself protected, but to keep your youngins protected coming up in this type of realm, this type of way of thinking. Cause it's like they ain't really thinking too much out here when it come
Yeah,
to doing things in the streets to the youngins and with the crime. They're not really using their mind
yeah.
to elevate themselves on a positive level. It's like it's a lot of negativity going on around Memphis. So what's one of those things you say to your kids or say to your family to keep everybody, focused with what's going on in personal life and outside in the city?
Uh, just being aware. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Like I tell my folks, just be aware. Know the most that you can know about what you're doing.
right,
Know the most that you can know about where you're going.
right,
Know the most that you can know about who around you. You see what I'm saying? The
right,
one that's
right,
informed is
right,
in control.
right.
And it's kind of like that's the principle right there. Be aware. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So if you with your friend, what's up with a like if you with somebody from school, what's up with them? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know where they stay.
Right,
You know their mama.
right,
You know how they raised.
right.
You know what they be on.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Now you can assess the situation you in, and you know, like you can kind of what's up. You
right.
feel me? It's like don't subject yourself to certain situations. You see what I'm saying? You know it ain't right. It ain't suitable.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's like the biggest thing, just being aware of what's going on around you, and that's how you can judge the
Right,
situations. That you see what I'm saying?
right.
It's like anything can happen at any time, but you can increase or lessen those chances by being aware
Mm-hmm.
of what you doing and
Right.
who you with.
I
You
can
feel what I'm
definitely agree.
saying?
Most definitely.
So that's how I teach. That's how I teach, you know what I'm saying, my children how to move and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, and just stay close to the people you love the most.
Most
That's
definitely.
how you do that. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't no just being around random people.
I
You
kind of
feel me?
I kind of feel like when I was coming up and me and my partners, when we go out, it was like this code we had. You know what I'm saying? That you can't even go. You probably couldn't even go to the bathroom by yourself.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
But how we coming here is how we leaving for sure.
right.
Because nobody want to sit and explain to who they call their mama to, even if it's your partner's mama. We
Hmm.
call her mama. My partner called my mama mama. So we had all, you know what I'm saying? We all tied together like brothers. So how can we go out and not pay attention to each other? And when I listen and look at the news and the tabloids, I see a lot of people that that's out there really doing gritty stuff to people that so called to be their friends. You know what I'm saying? That people that they love genuinely, like going on trips and not returning from these trips with friends. Like that wasn't even a part of reality when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we had those codes, we had those morals.
And then, and again, like I said, it's about being aware and
Right.
knowing what's up with the people around you, man. You know, people throw the word friend around real loosely, but like you got to really know what's up with the
Right.
folks around you. Like, what have been done to deem someone, with some prestige in your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely can't be just because we was in the same circumstance
Right.
together.
Right.
They don't make them your friend
Right.
because y'all was in the same circumstance together. That's why situations you switch up when y'all get out of the same situation together.
Right.
Because y'all was only partners circumstantially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We both was here and we had really had no other choice. Like in life, I wouldn't choose you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So most people be in situations circumstantially and then get it twisted and be like, oh, the first thing people say when you ask them about somebody, oh, well, I've been knowing them 10 years.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's crazy.
They
don't count.
Nah, you didn't choose them. You
Right.
didn't choose to be around them.
Right.
It was circumstantial. So that's how I come, you know what I'm saying, with the friend thing. And like, in my world, I mean, friends are people that you can build with.
Right.
People that you can deal with, people that you can live with.
Right.
Other than that, we ain't friends.
Right.
You feel me? And that's how I teach my children.
Right.
You feel me? If anything go down, who you gonna call first? Okay, that's your friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be your mama. That's gonna be your sister. That's gonna be okay. Them your friends.
Okay.
And so when you get on down that list, them your associates.
Your associates,
them from school,
exactly.
This and
Right.
Don't talk about what I'm saying, your friends. Cause when situations get real, who you think about? Them your friends.
Right.
The people you can rely on at the
nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The drop of a dime. And you can't let that get watered down. See, it's like people these days, okay, if I'm with YB every day, then YB don't count. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But the next person, okay, that's my friend. But I mean, YB don't count. Right. So, and the children in this day and time, that's how they kind of grow up. It's like, okay, the people in the household don't count. It has to be my friends. So when they get to school, it's like, okay, this my friend, this my friend, this my friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, the family don't count. That's family. Nah, it ain't no differentiate. You can't differentiate the two because my friends are my family are my friends.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Right.
It ain't no
in between.
You my family. Nah, that's one and the same right there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how they go, bro. And that's how I educate mine, you know what I'm saying, on the friend thing. Because most time people just don't know who they be messing with.
Right.
You feel me? And then when it get revealed, it be too late.
Right. So man, it's been a great discussion. So much that we can get in, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have to get back together and do a part 2 of this, man, because I feel like it can go deeper into depth, you know what I'm saying, about some of the things that we preaching about right now. I won't say preaching, but talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you up for it, man, we can get them around 2 of this, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line. We can link back up and do this big, because I know you're a busy man, and I know your time is definitely accounted for. So I appreciate you for allowing me to get this interview from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely gonna do it again. We're gonna bring them some more up.
For sure, though. You know what I'm saying? You heard it first right here on Be Here with YB. You know what I'm saying? I thank you guys for being in participation with me. You know what I'm saying? To get to know Jay Proper. You know what I'm saying? My man, one of my moguls and one of my mentors, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I come to him and I always ask him some goddamn question. All right, YB. You know what I'm saying? It's my man. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Right here to the show. We got more on the way for you guys soon. And if you guys looking for the most exclusive clothing and some of the freshest wear in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, you guys come on down to
Proper World exclusive clothing, 5070 Raleigh LaGrange, Suite 15.
You dig what I'm saying?
Check us out, man. And also, you can check us out on properworldec.com. www.properworldec.com.
You dig what I'm saying? Until next time, man. Yeah, y'all heard it here first. Don't Be Here with YB.